season 2 review, and I loved every bit of it except for one episode, which was episode 8. Did not care for the fact that what if the Avengers assembled in 1602. Didn't care for that episode, but I love the story building around Captain Carter, and as she's a multiversal Avenger, so she goes in different timelines and different universes and is Captain Carter, because some universes may not have one, or some universes where she's died, or some universes where she's evil. So I like the fact that she goes in different universes and fights, and she loves to be back in her world and still also fights as well. And she doesn't really tell anybody about it, but she knows where the Watcher is. I also like the introduction of, is it Kiori or Kiori? I like the episode where the Tesseract went to her people, Native Americans, and then I love that story because I'm telling myself you could really build around her, and she already knew who, and especially I'm really speaking into the season finale, she knew who Supreme Strange was. And man, oh man, that was a good finale because Supreme Strange is just that. This dude is so strong, where I didn't really think you can stop him unless he come to his senses and stopped himself. And that was the choice that he made, because he's alone with the demons that he created to become Supreme Strange. And by doing that, he understood, he's helping in last season. I love how they kind of picked that up, that he helped with as a multiversal Avenger, but he also has demons of his own, literally and figuratively. And at the tail end of it, Kiori was like, man, no, he's tracking me because I'm trying to be the one that actually stop him, but I know who he is. And that's why I was telling myself, I'm like, for Captain Carter to also was like, man, I fought with you, like what's going on? And she already understood him, and from this whole time, he's been collecting all of these types of universal killers where he, that person will kill off their universe, like Ultron, who had had all the Infinity Stones. He has different Thanoses, Peter Quills, like all types of stuff, and he was just collecting them to feed him into a forge to rebuild his universe that he destroyed. And that consumed him because he was like, I'll stop at nothing to make the Christina that I knew back alive again. So it took a lot out of him, but at the same time, it consumed him. So at the tail end of that, he really was like, I'm not going to let it, he took out his demons, and then he just was like, I'm at peace, basically, because he knew that he would get the world back. So it was an even exchange. But I feel like we still haven't seen the last of of Supreme Strange, only because he was able to separate himself from the grief demon, but I don't think he was really out of it completely. So I was telling myself, I love this season. I'm not gonna say it got boring, but I was telling myself, I'm like, you saw bits and pieces where I like in the beginning, before Christmas, I love the themes. The theme was, based off of movies. I was loving it. From Blade Runner, where Nebula was kind of like in a Blade Runner setting as a detective and agent. I like the Die Hard with Happy Hogan introducing him as Freak. I love these type of cliches that this episode is based off of a movie that you'll probably watch around Christmas time. So I was like, it's very, very cool. But I also think I wanted to highlight was Peggy Carter was like, at the end of this, what I was it gave me chills to my core, where she was telling the Watcher was like, yeah, this will happen. I saved you because you also helped kind of basically in the universe to keep that universe. And on the way home, she was like, you can kind of run through little speed bumps to see like basically what you got for me. And it was the tree that we ended off in Loki season 2. That brought so much goosebumps because, oh my gosh, we're not done with that Loki. God Loki, we're not done. Because Peggy's seen the universal fight in this, where the branches of Loki and the branches of Kang, and she's kind of like in the middle like, whoa, what's this? So I was like, Yeah, I really give this this season a 8 out of 10. Only because it had I think just 1 or 2 episodes where I was kind of like meh, but overall I love the introduction of new characters, of new what ifs, because this can go on for, oh my gosh, because there's it's infinite number of multiverses, universes out there, and I love every bit of the storytelling and the story watching. Hopefully we get a live action Watcher with Jeffrey Wright, because it was funny how they referenced it. It was like, yeah, like a little smooth talking alien, and it was just Jeffrey Wright, and I was just like, how they did his voice, I was like, wow, this was dope. This was dope. So you guys enjoyed my review of season 2 of What If on Marvel from Marvel Studios on Disney Plus. Subscribe to my channel, post a comment down below, and like the video. It's your boy D Dyson. Peace.